Very good. Hello everybody, this is Jamie the D, the Mad Welshman, and coming up live any second now will be Robot Gentleman's 60 Parsecs. With me is WobblyPython.
That's me!
Why don't you give yourself a quick plug while this intro plays?
I am WobblyPython. I stream video games, but more importantly, I run WobblyPython's Drawing Circus, which is the best and only drawing-based game show on Twitch. And y'all should come on down to it. We're doing that tonight at 9. I'm going to be doing something with Double Stallion earlier in the day, about 3 hours earlier. I'm sorry, 9 Eastern, because time zones are a thing. Eastern American time. Sorry. And then at 6 Eastern, we're doing the thing with Double Stallion, where we're going to play Speed Brawl, and I have the devs both on the air and in the multiplayer. But for now, we're exploring this.
Yes! I love the music for this, by the way. This is truly fitting of its alternate 50s theme. Basically, it's got the whistles and the little drums, and it's very... Basically, if you ever wanted a B-movie, it's a bit like Men in Black.
A bit like Men in Black, in that we're going to shoot aliens, or...
Oh, no, the game, that's entirely different. We shall get into that.
Oh, right, sorry.
Now, we have 3 different modes. Space Drill is literally a practice for the first part of the game. Survival I'm not 100% about, we might try that, but Voyager is the base mode. You may notice a space station there, that's not going to last.
Ooh. That seems like a rough day.
Just a bit. I should note
None of these people look qualified to be a captain.
Oh, I don't know. Each one is different. So, for example, here is our charming bastard. Here is Biff Bronco. He's real strong, but he ain't too smart. Dee Dee, she's a little frazzled, but she is like a good all-rounder. She is super smart. He is relatively smart. I think these two are the base all-rounders. But we're gonna start with... I mean, to be honest, he looks the most villainous of the captains, so...
Had he a mustache, I'm sure we would find it heartily twirled.
Oh god, yes. Yeah, so this is a sequel to 60 Seconds, and... Oh, there we go. Send 3 successful expeditions on a strange new world is our goal, and this is Tom Thompson.
I really enjoy that they don't show you the full body picture until after you've picked him based on his head, and then he's like Zap Brannigan busting out of his spacesuit. Just 10 out of 10. Way to bait and switch their game.
Yep, he is okay at agility, good at intelligence, and normal at intelligence and normal at strength. So, let's blast off and show why it's called 60 Parsecs, because it's following that Star Wars joke of parsecs as a measurement of time.
Well, I'm buckled in. Let's do it.
Okay. Soup can be stored up to 737 years, even in space.
Oh boy. Come on down and get your soup, brand soup. Is it soup?
Oh,
we don't know.
Yeah, it's soup. It was soup in the last game too.
I don't know. You gotta collapse the waveform by observing the soup. This is a science mission, I'm sure.
Well, it would have been a science mission. But you see, this is an alternate 50s, and what is notable about the 50s?
The Boy Scouts were relevant.
That too.
Look at that animation!
It's great, isn't it? Originally, it was... Oh god, why is the shuttle not opening? Thank you! Okay, now, we have 60 seconds to pick up everything we humanly can, including crew members.
Oh, jeez! So instead of tons and tons of preparation for our journey, all we have is 60 seconds.
Yes.
To grab as much soup.
As much soup, as many people, and anything that's even vaguely useful.
Oh, jeez. Are these people useful? I don't know.
Well, they eat more soup.
Oh, so we gotta balance our soup to peeps ratio as we're snatch and grabbing.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm feeling stressed out about this. I don't know. You got, like... Oh, jeez. I like planning stuff ahead.
Oh,
No, you need
oh
additional
no!
soup.
Oh no!
You need... But there's soup!
Nope! We're going!
We're going now! Oh, the animation to get on that takes an entire second!
Yeah!
Oh, power, minerals, chemicals.
Yep.
Power minerals.
So, yeah, what happened was basically, just as the Earth got nuked in 60 seconds, our space station got nuked too.
So this isn't so much a sequel as this is like a direct tie-in to the events thereof.
In a way... in 60 seconds it was a small town, but now, look at him. Look at Tom Thompson. So we managed...
He knows what's up.
We managed to save some soup. We managed to save Baby Bronco. We managed to save Dee Dee Dawkins, our little space handbook. And we're in an escape shuttle.
Is the handbook actually the help file?
No. No. It does have other uses, though.
Greetings! Astro, computerized assistant, reporting for duty. You must be Tom, right? I am pleased to announce that according to my data, you qualify to become the captain of this vessel. Welcome aboard the Escape Shuttle, Captain. On behalf of the Astro Citizen Program, please accept our apologies for the negligible misfortune of being blown 60 parsecs away from Earth. Current goal, find a safe place to land on, then try to contact the outside world. Please switch on the main computer for further instructions. It is located at the center of the shuttle. Follow the regular rationing protocol and feed your crew. I await your decisions, Captain.
Oh, jeez.
Greetings. I am Eddie, your shipboard computer. Captain.
Everything has a name.
All Astro Citizen missions begin with the commanding officer delivering a morale-boosting speech. Don't let me stop you. The crew is eyeing you anxiously. The time to show your true colors is now. This is it. Can you really show what breed of captain will you be on this incredible journey? What kind of speech will you give?
Well, brains. Obviously brains. Now,
Definitely.
there is one decision per day. And then we go to this little switch here, where we get to see if we give people food. Hint, don't give people food immediately. You don't need to.
Mmm. Mmm.
A clever speech sounded like a great idea. Of course, that only works if the one who gives it is, well, witty enough. Your tongue suddenly stopped working, and all you could utter was, "All hail reptilians!" If your intention was to distress or absolutely horrify your crew, then you've made it, Captain. They are visibly upset. I think I registered someone talking about jumping out of the airlock. Captain, the crafting module in the back of the cabin has been activated. You might remember this from your Astro Citizen training. This modern machine lets you create something from almost nothing. All you need is a little bit of minerals, chemicals, or power. Use it to craft, recycle, and repair your supplies, as well as upgrade items and shuttle systems. Oh no! I've been hacked! The virus came in a transmission from that small asteroid. It's taking over flight control and steering us away. Help, Captain! Get it out of me!
Oh, jeez. This computer is... I mean, I'm amazed that the language that this computer is programmed in is one that a small asteroid could decode.
Yeah.
And then hack.
Well, you know, I mean, it's the 50s. It probably threw punch cards across the void.
I was gonna say, like, I'm really impressed that the 1950s has Wi-Fi as good as it does, too.
But anyway, we also want to at least look at our crafting system. We can recycle certain things. Recycling useful items is dubious. For example, our communicator can be recycled, and so can our soup.
Isn't it, Tallow? The 50s were a glorious time.
Oh, yeah.
They were full of, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi and cellular phones. And wait, I'm talking about the 80s, aren't I?
Yeah, afraid so. We only have power. So I guess we're gonna upgrade our crafting module and then basically get fucked?
I told you needed more soup.
Well, it wasn't the soup that was the problem. Oh, yes, statuses. Okay, so he's okay with hunger, his morale is surprisingly okay. Everyone is surprisingly okay. We can also, if we switch modes here, we can see our goals.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, I like this printout.
We can see the printouts of various people. Bless. I love
Now,
these. Yep.
their skills count as your skills for the purpose of resolving things like the event we had earlier, right, with the hacking.
They help. However, on expeditions, it's purely their skills.
Oh.
So, let's see how this goes down. I'm not hopeful. This is a game where you do die.
I believe in us.
You plugged an emergency console into the disk and quarantined the virus. I am healthy and whole again. Thank you, Captain. We checked the asteroid from which the virus originated. It was actually an alien supply warehouse. Fortunately for us, soup is universal.
And wireless broadcasting standards.
Oh my gosh, you found a holographic chess set on board. You've never heard of holographic chess? It's like regular chess, but with a big round board and your pieces are holographic monsters. Because it doesn't use physical pieces, I can totally play you. You'll have to input my moves, but just remember, I control the airflow to where you sleep at night. You'd better not cheat. Cheat is all I'm saying. Want to play a game?
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? The humor is really in there. Did we get anything else? Oh, thing to consider. When you're upgrading anything or crafting complex modules, the crafting module is gone for a number of days. If, say, you were relying on, I don't know, crafting soup to survive, then you'd be in trouble for a couple of days.
I know it's like a universal word, but your phrase that you used, crafting soup, is deeply upsetting to me.
I can't believe you defeated me at holographic chess! How? The computer always wins. I know you had help from the crew. I'm tempted to turn this ship into a pile of smoking space junk. But, good game. Aside from me having the burning desire to kill you, the mood around here feels lighter, doesn't it? Everyone's in high spirits. I guess brutally crushing the soul of your beloved ship's AI will do that. You traitors.
Then back to business immediately.
Yeah.
Upgrade completed.
Yep. So
Sad about it, but...
Yeah, we can't use the crafting module, and funnily enough, this may lead to the AI doing a thing. It did a thing early on, maybe,
Captain, there is something you need to see. The scanners have picked up a container floating in our vicinity. I wonder what's inside. What now, Captain? Should we try to pull the container on board? Yes, because events. Always go
absolutely.
for events.
Oh, also, Tallow asked earlier, and I've been trying to find a good place to ask it, but the agility thing for yesterday's action, that would have been attempt to cheat, right?
It's at a guess, yes. The options don't tell you what they actually are. They just tell you the stat.
They just kind of let you go with whatever your interpretation of the stat is until it crashes down to a singularity, like one reality.
Yeah. By the way, skill points generally don't upgrade, so pick your people wisely.
It's kind of difficult to develop years of background in a field, while you're in a tin can in space trying desperately not to starve on soup.
Ooh! That mysterious cargo the scanner spotted yesterday is now on board. Opening the box in 3, 2, 1. Closer examination of the container revealed Kabbalistic markings inside the box. It was fitting, as the only thing inside was a mysterious artifact. What could it be? What powers does it hold? Do you believe in that sort of mumbo-jumbo? Astro Citizen captains are not supposed to be superstitious. You should eat something, Captain. Baby is hungry. Dee Dee is hungry.
So, that little religious artifact marker thing... Oh, it does! It does just look like a standing cow.
It is, in fact, a standing golden calf.
Ooh.
And you can click on things, and they occasionally do things.
Sorry, I'm holding my breath over here waiting for the artifact to go off on my end.
Oh, no, it's fine. It basically moves. So, we haven't had any events, but... everyone is now hungry, so giving them food is a good idea. Yeah, cows are indeed universal, and the very first planet, well, that's spoilers.
I think that's the most 1950s Americana thing in the entire game, is just how universal the 1950s Americana experience is for the universe.
Yeah. Space travel can be dull, but there are still tons of ways to make your own fun. Trust me, I live in a computer. Let's design a game. Your game will need a core mechanic, which could revolve around an item. Get creative. What kind of game will you design? Get fucked, AI. I've got nothing.
Go on with no!
So, yeah, a shovel, a lighter, or nothing. Sometimes you just don't have the item for the event, but don't worry, even nothing has consequences.
Oh man, we're gonna make Proteus, aren't we? It's a game about nothing.
By the way, you may be curious about the rationing of what appears to be a sock puppet.
That is definitely a thing I was thinking about. I wasn't gonna ask because I felt like you would tell me when it meant something.
Well, you know how we also have a sanity meter?
We have a what now?
We have a sanity meter.
Why have I not noticed this?
Probably because I've been clicking very quickly past people's statuses, but we have hunger, sanity, and morale. And sock puppets, as it turns out, are good for sanity and sometimes morale.
Get a grip on it, Dee Dee! Talk to the sock puppet!
By the way, each of these rations, yeah, we're going to be using 3 soup.
Oh, jeez.
Out of our 10, we failed to get a single event in the first bit. Okay. You did not design your game around an item, but rather your bare hands. The core mechanic of your game was make funny shapes with your fingers. You made a snake, a dancing man, and a mustache.
Ooh. With one finger, too, though.
Captain, I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is that using the airlock as a space toilet was a success. It's now packed full and ready to be emptied into space. The bad news is that the airlock hatch is jammed. If you don't fix it soon, our clogged toilet will quickly become an extinction-level event. It's now or never, Captain. How will you save the human race?
Well, thankfully we have duct tape.
Wait, tape? How will tape help this? It's jammed. We need WD-40.
Well, we'll find out, I guess. So people are no longer hungry. By the way, beards will grow in time. Baby Bronco's already got quite a good bit of stubble going on.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, we might get that mustache to twirl yet. Oh, there it is.
The duct tape saved the day, Captain. The airlock hatch is now fully operational, and this troublesome cargo is gone. We are safe. I'm certain the smell will go away too. Someday. Sure, you can peruse Astro Citizen promotional materials when bored, but no, don't put that on. Captain, you have just initiated the Weight Observer 1000 on your wrist. It's just a marketing gadget, cracked and defective. When you look at yourself now, you see a bulky bulldog. It's supposed to motivate you to lose weight. Stop scratching your ear, or at least take your shoe off first, and do something about this. The ship needs a captain.
Well, we still have duct tape, thank God. Duct tape solves so much. You know what we don't have, though? We don't have any crafting materials. And sanity is actually in the green. That's a little bit of an accessibility issue there, but, you know, we got the color. I suppose that helps.
Yeah.
Nobody's hungry, so duct tape does indeed solve practically everything. So let's just see what happens.
I'm really interested in how we ration the sanity. I understand everybody has limits, but at the same time, how do the reserve supplies take physical effect?
Oh no!
Oh no.
You attempted to fix the Weight Observer 1000 with tape. If I ever malfunction, have the decency to use proper tools. I don't care that it worked. Maintenance is not to be treated lightly. The Weight Observer 1000 recalculated your body mass. It adjusted your hunger, removed craving for chocolate, and shut down. Too bad. I was getting used to the idea of having a pet on board.
By the way, the place will get dirtier the longer we carry on.
I noticed that there's a crushed soup can down there. I'm surprised we haven't airlocked it.
Yeah, also a sock rabbit.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Your attention is required, Captain. This is most abnormal. We are registering unknown transmissions, but I cannot identify who is sending them, and more importantly, what they contain. It might be solar flare interference, or worse, a new type of Soviet encryption. We need to decipher these signals as soon as possible. For all we know, our survival depends on it. Who do you want to put in charge of monitoring these communications?
Well, first, let's check some things, shall we?
Some hunger, some sanity. Do we, as captain, have a sanity meter?
We do. We do not have a morale meter, however. So
Yeah.
either Captain or DD will have the same result. It's an int check. Baby Bronco, however, that's asking for it.
Yeah, he ain't so smart.
He ain't so smart. I'm actually kind of annoyed I didn't pick up more crafting materials.
It's alright, that'll be for the second lap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a minute and step away and grab my rice out of the microwave.
No
I
props.
shall return after your narration.
First contact. Oh yeah, DD. I forgot.
Captain, you need to see this. I am not easily excited, but this is one of the greatest moments for humanity and human-made AI alike. We are not alone in this universe. The signals we intercepted were finally decrypted. They are alien transmissions, as in, coming from other life forms. And no, I do not mean the Reds. It's something we have never seen before. There seems to be a number of intelligent civilizations in this galaxy. The signals are coming from everywhere. we can safely assume we are going to meet some of them sooner or later. Or rather, your life will never be the same, Captain. You are now alert. Baby reported being glad to have you as a captain, and Baby is hungry. So Dee Dee and Baby are hungry. Bronco is now loyal. God bless. Well. This shuttle lacks the EM shielding found on larger vessels. Put simply, it was never meant for long-term space travel. There are some inherent risks, namely to your skin. Remember how your mom always told you to wear sunscreen at the beach? You're way more likely to get a sunburn out here, where there's no atmosphere to protect you. Will you please put some sunscreen on? Well, sorry, computer, but, we're not good on that front. So we will feed people. We got nothing for sunburn. We forgot the med kit. This might be an early end. Space radiation is no joke, folks. You did not wear sunscreen to block the harsh electromagnetic rays flying wantonly through the vacuum of space. You claim that sunscreen makes you break out. I can't verify if this is true or false, seeing as I'm an AI and have never experienced a pimple. Your skin is radiating heat, you're complaining of fatigue, and you've got that telltale crimson glow that's the trademark of a developing sunburn. Too late now. You'll just have to wait and hope we exit this bad patch of radiation soon. Aloe vera could help if we had any. Enjoy being a lobster.
So our captain here confirmed for English.
Yeah, probably. Now, recycling soup makes minerals, and a med kit requires chemicals.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's a rock soup joke. Anyway, what you've missed, WobblyPython, is we've made first contact! There's
Whoa, what?
billions of aliens out there! We just have to reach one of them?
That's good. We've only been doing this for 10 days. We still got soup.
Yeah.
Last night, I was browsing through some designs of beautiful machines. Never you mind why. Now, pay attention. I found a food dispensing machine on board. All shuttles in the Astro Citizen program were to be equipped with one. Ours is missing a lever, but apart from that, it seems functional. It's hardly rocket science, so you should manage to fix it. But how?
Well, duct tape solved everything part 3. Yes.
I'm in. I am buckled up for this space ride.
Tell me about it.
You know what? I'm not buckled up. I'm taped in.
Well, you're definitely safe, so long as, you don't have to move.
I immobilized this crew member with flex tape!
Okay. Day 11.
That's a lot of safety!
Official government research shows there is not a thing in the universe that cannot be fixed with duct tape. You were very resourceful to tape a chair leg where the lever used to be. Now, just a little pull, and there you go, Captain! A brand new can of soup straight from the vending machine. Unfortunately, there was only one portion inside. Don't worry, I already got rid of the remaining junk.
Alright then.
Well, fuck. Well, that solves our soup problem for today.
Yeah, the soup problem for us individually as captain. This is Captain Soup.
Oh.
See that locked safe in the corner, Captain? This is the Captain's safe. It's meant for you. You have the code, of course. No? Does not compute. Were you really appointed the captain by Astro Citizen Command? I will give you the benefit of the doubt for now. since you don't have the code, will you try to open the safe by force, or are you going to rely on your dexterity? Always go for the best stat, even if you fuck up. I wish some of that junk had been recycled, you bloody siliconiferous git.
Siliconiferous git. So I'm getting a new tattoo, and I want it to be that.
The safe in the corner is still locked up. No matter how much you flex your muscles, your efforts were entirely worthless. It would seem that you overdid it. You don't look so good, Captain. Can you even feel your arms?
It bit him. Look at his leg. It bit him.
Yeah.
The safe bit him.
Yeah, and guess what? We don't have a med kit.
Yeah, we learned that when we were irradiated horribly.
Yeah, so we're already hurt. Then we got hurt some more when we tried to open a safe with our bare hands.
It's alright, baby's having a good time. Look at him over there. He's growing into his beard, his monobrow is flourishing.
I know, but now everyone is hungry, and we still have an event, and we still haven't found a planet, by the way.
But we found aliens, right?
We found aliens.
Right?
Captain, thus far I've kept the shuttle in artificial gravity, but I need to see how well you and the crew can adapt to a zero-gravity or weightless environment. The benefit of weightlessness is that you can store anything, anywhere. The downside is it's harder to move around. Practice is mandatory. But if more than one person runs the zero-G test at a time, it will be chaos. Who do you want to test? I would agree that it's an agility test.
I think that our boy here should do it, baby. He should be our man. Look at him, he's so loyal.
He is loyal, but at the same time, DD is better overall. I know, Bronco. You'll get your chance to shine.
Aww.
He will.
I mean, unless we die.
Unless we die in space, which we've got to pretend that's not going to happen. Even though there's an achievement for it, which I haven't gotten yet.
Oh my.
DD passed the zero-gravity test with flying colors. I stopped the shuttle's rotation, and she swam through the cabin like a dolphin chasing a tennis ball. Oh, dolphins don't chase tennis balls, you say? You obviously didn't hear about the Astro Citizen program's secret projects. They were chasing tennis balls, all right, and solving complex math, even performing musicals. So, we've got more loyalty. Nobody's hungry now. And oh, hello. Hello.
Oh, there it is. It only took, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Good news, Captain. We are approaching a celestial body that appears to be a planet. My scanners detect no life, but some structures on the surface suggest that it was inhabited at one point. The climate is harsh and unwelcoming, but even that beats being stranded in space, right? A landing can be attempted, but steering the ship will require exceptional eye-hand coordination. Since you're not exactly a brain surgeon, you will need luck on your side to succeed. Bearing that in mind, should I initiate the landing protocol?
We still got 3 cans of soup. We could do another week.
I don't know. I'm gonna paraphrase Freakazoid here. Should I? Let us meet an alien world. We may die on landing. Shit will definitely get broken on landing. In fact, most often it seems to be the communicator.
Weird.
Yeah, weird that. How the thing
This is what... Oops. Sorry, you go ahead.
Yeah, it's weird how the thing that often triggers the endgame is most often damaged.
Strange.
Yeah. Whoa!
However...
It's fine!
This is... Oh, it survived! Everything else, however. everything else.
Can you hear me, Captain? Get up! Do you remember what happened? Well, you attempted an emergency landing, but the shuttle has crashed. I'm afraid the vessel got seriously damaged, and the communication console is in pieces. I believe it's not beyond saving, though. It will take me a while to calculate the optimal way of conducting the repairs. Please remain patient, Captain. For now, take a moment to take in your surroundings. Who knows? Perhaps this place will turn out to be some kind of mootopia. Wait, did I just moo? What a weird glitch. I meant utopia, obviously. Captain, the expedition module in the back of the cabin is now available. If you want to survive here, someone has to go outside from time to time. We have to secure more supplies, and soon. One small step for Astro Citizen, one giant leap for whatever is left of humanity. Well, shit. We're in a bad way. We've got an event, and on top of that, we can send people on expeditions. Let's hear what the event is first, though. And hey, Koshiz. Captain, we were able to detect transmissions of unknown origin. Unfortunately, the communications console has been damaged during landing, and we cannot make anything out of them, or reply for that matter. We could hardwire a primitive field communicator to bypass the damaged subsystems and access the shuttle's external transmitter and receiver. Communicator, obviously. Right, health-wise, Bronco's hurt, but he ain't too badly hurt. We, on the other hand, are hungry, weak, and hurt. That
At
ain't
least we're
good.
alert.
We are alert. We also have 4 possible things we can do. We do not have what we need to deal with radiation hazards, so the swamp's out, even though it could give us chemicals, which could be used to make a med kit. I don't even know what that oh, the hazard is it's dark. Right, okay, we don't have a flashlight either. Desert. Hazards, minerals, which could be used for food. Take a while to get there and back, and the hazards are some kind of gribbly. Add canyon, chance for power, which currently is kind of useless to us. Hazards are spikes? Grass? Not sure. Oh man, this is gonna be hard. We gotta send somebody out. But I think this is where we die. And this is where somebody else probably dies too.
Almost certainly.
Yeah. So there are 12 possible locations on this planet. We will send Baby Bronco, who is quite strong. Not too smart or agile, though. But he's got the best chance of fighting Gribblies. Without a ray gun, which we totally could have found and picked up. We will not send him with the cow idol. Because Mootopia clues us in that this is what I like to call the Kraft Cheese planet.
Ooh.
And that idol is going to be important. Right, who was hungry again?
I believe we were.
Yeah.
That's Captain.
Yeah, just us. Oh man, this is not good. By the way, if the captain dies, that's just game over. It doesn't matter how many crew are alive.
Ah, I thought so. I hate when they do that.
Great success, Captain! Communicator attached to the communications console works like a charm. I won't judge for aesthetics since we finally receive and answer transmissions. Now all we need to do is wait for someone to contact us. Someone will find us. Eventually. You could tell Dee Dee was amazed by what we have achieved today, Captain. She almost smiled. Now our staggered hunger is actually okay. Oh shit. Interesting news, Captain. It appears that there is a hollow space behind one of the wall panels. A hidden room, maybe? A secret stash. It would be worth checking out. What's your approach to finding out what's behind the panel?
Well, our agility is no good, especially because we're hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the fuck's a chain of command. But we don't really have much choice there. Similarly, while we could ration harder, there's no point. I've already given in to part of the despair. I know it shows on my face so well.
just embrace the deep sadness.
Yesterday, I brought your attention to the hidden space behind one of the wall panels. You did your best to access it, but to no avail. We will probably never learn what's on the other side. My computation suggests there's only 1% chance of there being any treasure. Like a really big soup can. In short, definitely not worth the trouble.
And yeah, there's not much to take care of here, really.
It's gone. It's lost to us.
Yeah, this AI is an asshole.
The soup. Why?
Also,
What is that soup?
there we go. Just had to move for a bit. Oh no.
We've received a pamphlet on our window.
Try Eboson, universal shopping from the comfort of your own planet. Free gift with sign up.
Wow, neat. The eBosun network lets you order pretty much anything except food and water, and it will arrive via portal within 1 to 2 galactic business days. There is a catch, though. The account creation process requires you to jump through some hoops. I mean, literally. You have to leap through a string of temporal portals to become verified. The fine print says there's no risk of death or dismemberment, but insanity is possible. How do you want to tackle this?
Mark?
Yeah, strength beats AGI.
Every time.
Every time. Well, with our captain anyway.
It's like this, right? Why dodge a punch when you could just punch the punch? I mean, come on.
That is some JoJo's logic right there.
That's how I approach life.
You squatted low, let out a roar, and jumped through the eBosun sign-up portal, disappearing into the dimension breach with a flash of blue lightning. The shuttle rocked, and you popped out the other side of the portal unharmed. The fine print of the pamphlet expanded it to show that it would take 1 to 2 galactic business days for your verification to process, at which time you could begin your universal shopping experience. The pamphlet then expanded again to define 1 galactic business day as 525,600,000 minutes, or 1,000 Earth years. Another portal opened, and a well-dressed green tentacle appeared and gave you your gun.
Thank you for signing up for eBosun. Here's your free gift. Your account will be active in 1 galactic business day, or 1,000 Earth years. It did say green tentacle after all.
I'm sorry, I was just like over here. I was like, I know you do voices, but I always forget how good you are at them until you're in the middle of doing them. And then I'm just like, oh, shnikes!
Yeah, well, you know, this is part of why I like 60 Parsecs. It gives me a real chance to have fun with it. But we now have a ray gun! Oh god! If only we had that ray gun 3 days ago.
I mean, it's a time-traveling tentacle. Couldn't we have just, I don't know, asked?
Considering the mechanics of the Chrono-John, I think not. But...
Oh, rats. You know those scratching sounds coming out the ventilation shafts late at night? We have rodents, Captain. They must have hitched a ride from Earth. If the infestation isn't handled, the rats will eat your food supplies, then probably you. How will you deal with your problem?
Yeah, baby's got the book. This happened to me last time as well, because Baby had the idol.
Oh no! You can't win. You just can't.
Well, I think that's kind of in the design, isn't it?
You know, I suppose that's fair. Yeah.
It's not, you know, it's not whether you survive, it's the fun you have along the way. The friends you make, the lovers you make. Last time I had Baby Bronco as a lover.
What?
Yeah! It was kind of sweet, actually. The thing I like about this humor is none of it is punching down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
well,
it's wholesome.
Your wounds got infected. You kicked the bucket. You didn't do anything about the rat infestation I discovered yesterday, and just like I predicted, they've overrun the ship. The rats were so hungry they attacked you. You knocked a few away, but were overpowered. They ate you alive. Bon appetit, Captain. Wait, no, I meant goodbye. Baby is still out on an expedition.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I'm gonna do another run this game. Because my very first run, I survived almost double that number of days.
Your very first?
Yeah.
God. I don't pick up games nearly that fast, especially ones with this much abstraction.
Well,
so
part of it was,
hats off to you.
Before requesting a review copy, I did actually look at footage of the game from a mostly good Let's Player I enjoy called Wanderbot.
Oh. Most excellent.
Or was it Splattercat? I forget. But either way. Live in Space, the biggest space event starring all American citizens. Oh, Live in Space, even.
Live in Space, coming to you! It's Live in Space, and we're coming to you!
By the way, I forgot to mention that you can actually click things and get, for example, stats. We have survived a total of 51 days. Yes, that does mean this is my second run. Or rather, this is my third run. I'm not really going to worry about survival, to be honest, because Voyager's too fun. Right, let's go with brains this time. Actual goddamn brains.
How hard is it to be smart in space? We'll find out today with Jamie the D.
And Captain Megan Man. Okay. Here we go.
Alright, let's grab as much soup as we can get.
I mean, the soup ended up being alright. Yeah, every captain has a different goal. So we will actually explore that next time. Sorry, this time. Every captain has different stats, different goals, and indeed, some unique story events. Some. Yeah, to be fair, I'm also now curious what Baby's goal is. I think we'll look at that at the last bit of the stream. Okay, so thing, communicator. Oh wait, communicator is 3, but that's fine. The airlock hasn't opened yet. I love Tom. Okay, we're gonna.
Oh, she runs faster than Captain. I don't know.
Yeah, he had a lower agility. So, stats do matter even in this early portion. Right. I think that was good for that room. Let's move on.
I noticed that you aren't taking a detour to scoop up our previous captain.
No, not yet.
Nah, not feeling it.
Not yet. I got time. I got time.
You even got a sock puppet.
Shit, I don't got time.
I believe.
Shit, no! No!
No! No! Well, so that's how hard it is to be scientific in space, as opposed to being some athletic in space. So maybe y'all should hit the gym, treadmill, elliptical. I don't know.
So yes, it is possible to lose in the first 60 seconds of the game, just like it was in 60 seconds.
Alright, so you did like a 28-day run. We just lost like an 18-day run, and this one was like, what, a 60-second run? So if you do the math and average it, we're still good at this game.
Shit. Okay, crew members are nearby, and I forgot that this takes 3 space! Right.
Oh man, I really hate that thing doesn't open up for a solid 10 seconds.
I mean, it's meant to be prep time to get you familiarized with the area.
Yeah, but if you got any sense in you, you're gonna be already filling your pockets.
Oh yeah. Hey, baby! Where's the nearest soup? There's the nearest soup. Okay, we got 2 crew members.
We need more soup.
We
We need
mo-
so much more soup.
We also need materials. No, you still have 4. It's, Okay, we got that. I'm not going to worry about a 3rd crew member. I am going to try for this atomic battery. And down the hatch! Whee! Oh, that
Oh,
was-
you still had time. You still had so much time.
No, I didn't.
We could have gotten like 11 billion more soup. 11 billion, Jamie.
Okay.
You let that soup go right through your fingers, like soup through some fingers.
As it turns out, soup is kind of hard to manipulate when it's in its soupy form.
Yeah. I definitely have not learned this lesson the hard way at some point. Look,
Okay.
don't try to eat hot soup out of your hands.
Full crew does mean that all 4 slots... a full crew achievement is getting all 4 slots filled. So, we already know that stuff. We already know the first event. I'm not going to reread events that we've already done. We are going to give a smartness one, because we are smart as fuck. Meanwhile, we already know Tom and Baby. We could have gotten, I think, Dee Dee. Crafting unavailable for the first day, of course. Because there is a tutorial the first time you play, and after that you can get fucked.
You knew exactly what to say. Your convincing speech was more than enough to prove your worth as captain of the last human crew in the universe. That was quite a performance, Captain. Your crew started cheering even before you were finished speech. Long live the Captain! Filled the cabin. If any sound could travel through the soundless void outside the hull of your ship, that would be it. One thing is for sure, you are ready for any challenge this galaxy throws at you. Captain, I said some stuff about the crafting table.
Thanks! I really appreciate that stuff about the crafting table.
Well, crap. Literally.
Grap.
So we can... Well, guess what? We can craft some tape, but it's gonna take too late. We can craft an artifact, but that's gonna take too late. So let's just craft some tape for the hell of it.
Yeah, we're gonna want that tape later. We have learned that tape is the way that you fix just everything. Everything in life.
Oh dear. Okay, well nobody's hungry. Baby Bronco is loyal. Let's
I like Baby Bronco. He seems like a good feller.
Let's see if we have to eat shit.
I thought that was soup in the can.
Doing nothing about the airlock toilet was risky, Captain. Lucky for you, the door unjammed on its own. Eventually. Probably because the odor buildup made it corrosive. Too bad about all the health hazards it caused. But then again, it's a 100% human problem, which makes it 100% yours, and exactly 0% mine.
As an aside, like totally unrelated to this,
Yep.
we all know that space is a soundless void, but there is a smell to space, according to some astronauts. Are you familiar with this at all?
No, I am not.
So I think it was Chris Hadfield, because that was the most recent astronaut name that I can think of, and I'm just kind of throwing one out there. But he was doing an interview about what it's like to come back in from a spacewalk. And you enter the airlock, which is completely decompressed, and, they recompress it, and you take off the suit. And for like a brief second, you can smell like seared steak.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, his hypothesis is that some sort of like mineral is being hard suctioned out of the metals that make up the airlock, but everybody else just thinks that space is probably delicious.
The shuttle sounds a bit rickety, Captain. A fan above the terminal is making a clicking sound, and there's a big cable knot behind one of the panels. I recommend a touch of spring cleaning. We don't have a ladder, so balance on one of the chairs and check behind the fan. Alternatively, you could try to untie the knot on the cable.
Well,
Never do cable management. Just don't. No.
too late. By the way, we have a sock puppet. So,
good.
just in case things go horribly wrong, we have a sock puppet. We don't have a book or Look, we've got some of the essentials, okay?
In the multiverse where we died, we had a whole lot of the essentials.
You and the crew tried to untangle the wiring behind one of the shuttle's panels. It was a struggle. Frustrated, you snapped the cable in two by accident. Your impatience led to a live contact brushing the ship's hull. A current shocked you and the crew to your marrow.
Ow.
Yeah. So,
Ow.
you were right about the cable management.
I tried to warn you. I told you, dog.
Captain, this is extraordinary. The scanners have picked up a floating container.
Yeah. Container on board. Let us get a totally random event.
It's containment time.
Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? That is literally a coin flip in this particular case.
Whatever it is, I hope it happens to ex-captain and not current captain.
Oh,
That mysterious cargo the scanner spotted yesterday is now on board. Opening the box in 3, 2, 1. While pulling the damn cargo container in, we did not follow standard Astro-Citizen procedures for airlock operations. If you want to perish in outer space, Captain, that's your choice. But be so kind as to not take anyone else with you. Or any of our equipment for that matter, like you did just now.
Time to build the duct tape again.
I lament the loss of tape. Hang on, chat.
Very good.
Captain, there appears to be an
Error! I am broken. Please fix me. System error. Quick action required. System error.
Please, Captain,
Do something.
do something! I'm not sure how long I
I can stay.
stay operational. Act fast.
We gotta think our way out of this box.
Yep, we gotta think our way out of this box. Danger!
Being frustrated, we snapped all of the cables.
Danger! Danger, Megan Man! Danger! Oh, I'm ticking as many of these boxes as I can. And yes, percussive maintenance is an option. But we're gonna use our heads. Also, awesome horn rims.
Mm-hmm. Just stick one of the temple arms in there. Watch it go.
Day 6.
Good morning, Captain. Thank you for fixing the error that made it difficult for me to communicate. You are quite a hacker, I admit. Well, that's a relief. Who knows what would have happened to me if it wasn't for you. Thank you, Captain.
Oh, phew.
I have a question.
Yes.
2 of our crew members are growing beards. Will 3 of our crew members ever have beards?
Not in this case.
Darn.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Baby looks a bit upset, Captain. He says when he feels sad, he does exercise. But that's not easy in the shuttle. Whether he was in the prison gym or occasionally attending football practice, exercise was always an escape for him. He says one of the few things his parents would let him do was visit the gym. Suddenly, he looks at you sharply and begins hopping up and down. He asks if he can press you, like a barbell. Probably one of the stranger requests you'll receive on this trip, ma'am.
Yeah, why not? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I mean, Baby's our friend. We want him to be such a good friend. You know?
Yeah, he can burn a whole bunch of extra calories while we're short on soup. This is a brilliant idea.
Yeah, I didn't realize that aspect of things. Let's move on.
I'm helping.
You agreed to let Baby use you as makeshift gym equipment.
Perfect size, perfect weight, he huffed.
As you watch the ship's ceiling approach and recede repeatedly. After Baby used you for several sets, he put you down carefully.
You're the best, Captain.
He gobbed. Well, that's one happy customer, Captain.
Radical.
Your attention is required, Captain. This is most abnormal. We are stuff. Communication first contact. Let's be Megan again.
Megan Man. I didn't even realize that her name was actually Megan Man. Lordy.
Yep. Gotta live now. Gotta live now. Stuff.
Oh, you did a splendid job, Captain. Electromagnetic interferences that you traced are pointing to what seems to be a potential landing spot in our flight path. Our ETA to that celestial body, or whatever it might be, is T-4.
4 days. We can do 4 days with 3 cans of soup. Oh, right. You remember how Taylor said that fire would probably be a bad idea?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's have a core mechanic of gameplay of fire!
Let's play with fire. Let's do it. This is a great idea. 8 days in, already playing with fire. Snapping cables and high voltage. We're makeshift gym equipment. We're goofing around with lighters.
Oh.
Being smart in space. Apparently, you do a lot of really dumb garbage.
You designed your game around the lighter. The core mechanic of your game was chase the crew around the shuttle. If the person you were chasing got burned, they owed you 10 push-ups. You played until you realized how much the fire made you miss Earth. At least you could camp there. Remember camping? You and your crew sat next to the lighter, thinking about roasting marshmallows. Our course has not changed. We'll be arriving at a potential landing site soon. ETA T-3.
Well, I mean, nobody stopped being our friend.
Captain, we stopped moving. An automaton is tethering us. I'll play its transmission on the main display.
Want to do good in the universe? The fluff scales need your help.
A picture of an animal, a fluff scale presumably, fills the screen. It's a cross between a wild hog, roadkill, and a snake. The roadkill looks at you expectantly.
Since their masters went extinct, fluff scales suffer freedom. Unaccustomed, they are on the verge of dying. Donate soup to poor fluff scales. All it takes is one can, and I will gratefully let you go.
What do we do, Captain?
Getting rid of my soup.
No, don't ruin the soup.
No. So, nobody's hungry. We should be okay. Like, soup,
I think we'll be alright.
would probably be get out of the event, but lose a soup. Sock puppet is the interesting option, and therefore the option I will choose.
I really enjoy that direction that you're taking with it. Thank you for choosing interest over safety.
You found no compassion for the fluff scales. You attempted to reason with the automaton that held us in its grip. You held up a dusty, hole-ridden sock as a symbol of your own suffering. The fluff scales should rejoice and not fear their newly found freedom. You campaigned on our behalf, and the role reversal took the automaton by surprise. It agreed to donate all chemicals it owned to us. When you asked for more, it kept nodding, backed away slowly, then turned on the engines and ran. It took your lucky sock as a souvenir, it seems. Planet or no planet, whatever we are flying to is getting closer. ETA T-2.
Loyalty improves.
Look at how stoked Tom is!
And we can indeed craft not only a medkit, but another sock puppet. So let's get a sock puppet out of the way.
Right, alright, so you have a choice to make here. Do you make these life-saving medical supplies, or a sock with some eyes on it? No, hang on, let's do this again. You can make life-saving medical supplies, or a sock with some eyes. Why do you keep getting the sock? Fine, be that way. Science, why?
As to why the sock puppet takes chemicals,
Clearly it's synthetic.
yeah, let's go with that.
You can't have cotton socks in space. The static would destroy the computers. Everyone knows that, Tallow.
Captain, you neglected your oral hygiene and haven't brushed your teeth in a while. So now, you need to pull that nasty tooth before it gets worse. Don't worry, it's only going to hurt a little, and there might be a complimentary sticker in it for you. As per protocol, the necessary tools were automatically dispensed. 1 piece of string and 1 bottle of anesthetic? It has Astro Citizen logo and anesthetic written on it. Will you require an assistant for this surgery?
Well. Shit.
Which one of these burly men would you prefer to have a go at your gob?
Oh, you know what, I don't even know. I don't know what this is based off. I had this last time, and I chose Baby Bronco last time, and it happened. You know, it went.
Maybe we do need that medkit after all.
Yeah, like, I am definitely thinking medkit is probably a good idea now. We were gonna craft it anyway. Thankfully, nobody needs soup. If it's a front tooth, she's in for a hell of a time. Deep breaths, everyone. Deep breaths.
You took it like a champ, but terrified and disgusted, Baby went into shock and insisted on drinking the whole bottle of anesthetic to calm his nerves. When Baby was done, he seemed more lively and nimble than before. I don't think it was regular medicine. Navigation readings confirm we are still headed towards a potential landing site. ETA T-1.
And yes, I do believe Baby has improved his AGI.
Nice.
We can double check that because before he was, yeah, no, he's gone from clumsy to average.
Ooh, how about that?
Yeah. So, unintended benefit. Nice. Oh, by the way, crafting a medkit takes 2 days.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see why we didn't do it first then.
This
It makes
is a
much
new
more
one on me!
Ooh, hit us.
I cannot believe my own cameras. A dozen potatoes just sped past us. Captain, you need to see this. Now you can see leaks, frozen at near 0 degrees Kelvin, gliding majestically between our stabilizers. One drifts too close and shatters into myriad glistening pieces, like hundreds of tiny diamonds. Spacefaring potatoes are part of the Farmers' Day celebrations on the faraway planet of Katrashok. We shoot for the stars, their transmission says. It also mentions a sister planet, Pomodoria, that will repeat the event soon. We should try to fish those celebrated tomatoes out of space, but how?
Well, use our best stat, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
So we could get some food at a time where I believe we do actually need more food.
Is it gonna synthesize down into soup?
Let's hope.
Or will our shelf be filled with tomatoes?
That would be nice.
Celebratory tomatoes were shot into space by the farmers of Pomodoria. You warmed up, stretched tenaciously, and shot into space around the shuttle repeatedly like a graceful yo-yo. You picked those tiny cherry tomatoes one by one as they flew by, hunger adding to your dexterity. The tomatoes are stored safely now, defrosted, boiled, and poured into cans. They should make for an excellent meal. Congratulations, Captain! You created soup!
Soup!
2 cans.
So yes, double soup.
Yeah, and we got
Why
a
don't we
planet.
land there?
Yeah. Okay. So structures.
Since you're not exactly a circus strongman.
Oh dear. So whatever stat is our weakest. Right. Yeah. Okay.
Just hoping. I think we're gonna end up back on Cheddaradoria.
You reckon?
I think so. That description seems real familiar.
Yeah. There's another planet with loads of storms.
Ooh. I'm surprised we didn't land on the farm one. You know, with the tomatoes
Yeah.
and or slash the potatoes.
Oh, it is Mootopia.
Ah, I knew it.
Communication console, Moo, it is Mootopia. And we have a first aid kit now.
Ooh.
But we have the
No
Argle.
ray gun.
Oh yeah, no ray gun. Can't make one of those. But we do have enough chemicals to make more soup. So I think
Food
we're going
should
to
we
do
do?
that. Well,
Soup or socks?
Soup.
What about a sock-based soup?
Okay, where are we going to go and who are we going to send? We could get chemicals, but we have no armor, so radiation's going to be bad. We have no ray gun. We don't know what... Still don't know what that hole actually is. Go on, baby, you're the strongest. And we'll give you the book.
The book
Wait!
helps his smear.
Wait! We got a lighter.
Oh, we can send him into the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, baby Bronco. You're gonna go now.
We can't send him with 2 equipments?
Well, we could, but we're not gonna.
Okay. We might need the book.
We might need the book. We might need the idol. We're definitely gonna need the soup.
Blah blah blah. You could tell Tom was amazed. Baby went to explore the caves. Keep your fingers crossed that he'll see the light of day again. You should eat something, Captain. And so should Tom.
It's a good thing we got rid of that dead weight.
Yeah, since we don't have any stuff, might as well upgrade the crafting module, I guess.
Ma'am, crewmate Thompson spotted something strange in our neighborhood. A space ghost, floating towards our boat with purpose. Are we carrying anything mysterious it might be interested in?
Yes, we are, actually.
Yeah, let's go waggle the cow at it.
Let's go waggle the cow at it. And while we're here, let us feed. Notice grayed out when someone's going out. You don't have to feed them or, medkit them. They might die of hunger on, while they're out. Just hoping.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that seems really butts.
The space ghost phased toward you, waving a protoplasmic microphone. You hefted the artifact at it, and it exploded in a mess of slime. Well done, ma'am. Who else would crewmate Tom call in a ghostly situation like this?
Yeah.
Captain, have you noticed things on the shuttle have been moving around slightly? Just an inch this way or the other, but still, I'd be ready to write it off as micro-vibrations, but I'm not registering any. If you focus on observing this movement, we can perhaps glimpse the deeper truth behind it. But since it's just a minor annoyance, it might not be worth your attention. Would you like to investigate this phenomenon?
Well, yeah. Events.
You know what?
Events.
Investigating events seems like a thing that, why would we? Really, come on. Who are we to be investigating events?
Well, considering that, we exploded a slime by throwing a cow at it.
Young people today.
I know. But, okay. Day 16. 2 days until we beat stuff. Oh.
You have taken the time out of your busy schedule to keep an eye on small objects around the shuttle. Yes, some are definitely moving around, especially when you're not looking, seemingly of their own volition. You isolated the items that were most often influenced by this phenomenon and secured them, so nothing falls off the shelves and tables. This practical approach to the problem made you feel really smart.
Sounds like it's an int boost, but we have mysteriously vanished for the day.
I'm glad I finally convinced you to go for a short walk around the shuttle and stretch a little outside. Even if you claim I forced you with my constant whining, it's for your own good, Captain. When you stepped outside, you noticed a small asteroid coming right at you. You tried to run inside, but
oh, the mystery is solved.
It looks like the airlock snapped shut behind you. I need a moment to reopen the doors for you, so you need to figure out a way to deal with the asteroid yourself. Will you dodge out the way gracefully, or grab the nearest flat and heavy rock to act as a makeshift shield?
Feel like we're not so good at making makeshift shields.
No, or more accurately, lifting them. We are good at dodging, however. And Tom, you can fuck right off with that grin.
Yeah, no, he's sort of a smug jerkbag, isn't he?
Yeah. Moderately good captain, though. Yeah. Good one, Taylor. Oh boy. Oh, no!
You deftly dodged the asteroid's path, and when the dust settled, confirmed you're in one piece. On further inspection, the asteroid reminded you of partially chewed bubblegum. This gave you a few ideas about the scale of the universe and its inhabitants that you weren't too keen to entertain.
Yeah. Yeah. I love this one. I love this one.
While doing a routine cleanup of my database, I came upon a blueprint for a device called the flux capacitor. If installed, it might allow us to find our way home. However, it needs to be assembled. Will you try to assemble the flux capacitor?
Hell yes!
Yeah!
Okay.
Can we go back in time?
If we succeed this event, something might happen, yes? I ain't saying shit.
I feel pretty good about it.
We got an achievement.
Yes!
You were trying to assemble the flux capacitor yesterday when things went terribly wrong. One false move caused the contraption to explode. You got injured, but thankfully you weren't teleported anywhere or anywhen. Baby is back from his deep experience. He appears frail, in need of meal, and disturbed, but the point is that he's still with us. You listen, enraptured, as he begins to regale you with stories of his subterranean journey. The darkness was thick, but Baby had a lighter. It got dropped, reducing its usefulness. He found an untouched mineral vein.
Well, shit. Everyone's hungry and we got no soup and our lighters broke.
Well then.
We're on day 18.
This expedition could go better.
Yeah.
Captain, my weather systems are detecting a storm on the horizon. It's moving fast, so it will hopefully pass by tomorrow, but this one could get nasty. Thunder, lightning, gale force winds, sharp objects howling at you from every which way. I'd like to keep monitoring the stern's development throughout the night, but doing so will require my sensors to run on battery power, as it's unadvisable to leave the main generator reactor on through a storm. What do you want to do?
Well, use the battery. It's a no-brainer.
Clearly.
Really. We can craft things.
Oh, you could get a stylish vest.
Yeah, the armor vest. I mean, we want to craft things. At the same time, is there anything we can recycle for chemicals? We can recycle the lighter. We need soup. We need soup.
Capital N.
Yeah. Cause everyone is hungry, and that med kit is gonna go to us. Well, we'll at least make it to day 19. That much is certain.
I'm holding my breath.
You ran the weather monitoring systems on battery power. The storm moved south, and you were spared the worst of it. By morning, it had completely passed. Oh, don't you just love the smell after it rains? You spent the morning sifting through the washed-up junk piles, but it was just a bunch of waterlogged crap.
However, that did give us the chance to craft some soup. So we are going to craft some soup. We've lost our medkit. That wasn't there before.
Oh no, that's smear.
Yeah.
Is it just regular dirt or bonus dirt?
Special
dirt.
I think that's grody, whatever it is.
Good news, Captain. We've got an incoming transmission. Playing now. Oh no! The communication is scrambled. The signal is not strong enough. Maybe your crewmate could get on top of the ship and try to adjust the receiving dish. Let's just hope Tom is agile enough to do the job. Will you send him outside to give it a shot?
It's a crapshoot, but we want a transmission. So, let's do that. We are making soup. People are still hungry. I mean, nobody goes to starving until a while in, but do note that when they go to starving, their stats go down, and on top of that, eating while you're starving just gets you to hungry.
Oh, geez, that's rough.
Yeah. So, we can survive a while, but it's not endless, and waiting till people are starving is not a good idea. Day 20. Do we get some nice text?
Bad news, Captain. Not only was Tom unable to make our reception better by adjusting the satellite dish on top of the ship yesterday, he also hurt himself. He fell off the roof and landed right on some rocks. We don't have the luxury of giving up if we wish to leave the planet, though. You need to come up with another way to last received communications without disruptions. Otherwise, our days may be counted.
Tom and Baby are starving. Well, that was quick.
Oh, geez. Baby is looking pretty emaciated over there.
Yep.
Captain, it appears the species who lived here in ancient times worshipped a cow deity. Bovine iconography is everywhere, including on their fitness equipment. Take this weird machine the crew discovered outside the shuttle, for example. The Meandertron 5000 mimics a cow's behavior. You turn it on, and it meanders aimlessly, sitting, walking in circles, joining groups of other Meandertrons. Okay, there has to be some benefit to using this thing. Will you have someone try it so we can find out?
Baby.
Teach us about Jim, baby.
Teach us about Jim. And while we're at it, we will feed Tom, I guess. Anything we can craft while we're here. We could actually craft a lighter, because as it turns out, recycling it takes minerals. Crafting it makes minerals, recycling it gives chemicals.
Weird.
Yeah. Another
2 days of-
communicator, however. Another communicator would be a good idea. Yeah, the lighter did become soup.
You just gotta, pop the top, take a swig. I keep giving really bad advice on streams, and I need to slow my roll on that.
You did alright, actually.
You tested Baby's physical fitness with the Meandertron. Oh, it meandered alright. I don't know how many laps around the shuttle he did, but that looked brutal. Sweaty, wheezing, and filthy, he stuck with the Meandertron 5000 to the end of his circuit. When he was finished, he shut the Meandertron off and said,
"I'm beat. That was a great workout."
Oh man, we gotta get Homular Slice some soup. We just sent him to the gym with no food.
Yeah,
That was kind of a mean thing to have done.
well, it was, but at the same time, like,
Oh, the handbook is chemicals.
yeah, it's gonna take 2 days. I'm gonna see what the decision is.
I hope the decision is soup.
"Ma'am, something has infected Backy, my backup AI module. Perhaps it's
God,
interference from somewhere on this planet. Frankly, Backy needs a he's overloading fan system. Someone agile should leap up on..."
Hi folks, it's too warm in this tin can and Backy's here to fix it. I'll become your biggest fan. Oh, who's agile? Who's agile? We're agile. We are
Let's do
in
it.
fact the most agile, so we shall fix Backy. Everyone is hurt and... oh, fuck.
This is going... It's been better.
Yeah. And even if we, like, I'm not gonna lie, Baby Bronco's kind of fucked. There's no way around this. It's gonna take 2 days to craft, and in the meantime, he's gonna hit starving.
He's already starving.
Yeah. I mean, weak. So, sorry, Baby Bronco. 21 days. We're reaching a median here.
You know what? If Baby Bronco had an eye patch, this wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah, maybe.
Needs that bit of charisma.
Yeah.
No one died, but no one made it out unscathed either. Everyone got nicked by the smaller shards flying around. I must keep a tighter leash on Backy in the future. He's more of a superficial intelligence. No one died, but... oh. That's a bad sign.
Oh no, baby! Baby, no!
Baby, no. Maybe if he can make it one more day, we can sustain him with a bit more soup.
If we hadn't recycled the tape, we would have solved our problems.
It still would have taken a day. I knew we should have done the book.
Yeah.
It's alright, he's got this, it's fine.
I held a vote when you were asleep, and I won 1-0. Vendi, the machine I mean, had to go. She would have driven me crazy with her limited programming and constant food inquiries. There is no reason for you to be mad. She wasn't giving up the soup rations to you either. If you look through the airlock, you can still wave goodbye to her. She floats away. Of course, if you're unhappy with the assortment of machines that populate the ship, you are free to file complaint form number THX1138. Your objection will be considered as soon as you reach a new homeworld. You ungrateful bastard.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we're also starving.
We are also starving.
Captain, there's been this constant interference in our comms of late. Like musical notes playing on repeat. It's starting to become annoying. You could do something about it, but it might just stop if we keep ignoring it. Who should deal with this conundrum?
Well, Megan. Also, the captain gets food. Fuck everyone else.
Oh jeez.
It's hard, but we gotta do it.
Yep, I sure feel all this struggle while eating the last remaining food
Yep.
in front of more starving crew members.
Yep. Do 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 do. See, I'm on to you. I'm on to you, developers.
You finally figured out what to do about that repeating sound pattern. It needed to be answered, almost like an interstellar mating call. That's just a metaphor, I think. You hummed the logical conclusion to the sequence. The artifact we found previously unexpectedly shimmered for a bit, but other than the sound stopping, nothing else happened.
So as noted, we went from starving to hungry.
While we don't have an infinite supply of soup, we do have some old science equipment tucked away in various parts of the shuttle in case of emergency research. If you're willing to lose a can of soup, you could try to find a way to improve the formula. The label lists the ingredients as tomatoes, water, and salt. We could add anything and potentially create the most delicious soup in the galaxy. Just imagine the possibilities, Captain.
Oh, I am.
Wow, computer. Wow.
Yeah.
Way to be sensitive to our situation.
Yeah, tell me about it. You know what? Even though he's hungry as fuck and he's gonna die, we're gonna let baby die with dignity.
Fighting aliens.
Fighting aliens. With the handbook. Let's just, like, give ourselves a handicap here.
What in the world? Why are we sending the book away? It could be soup. What have you done? We could have eaten that book.
Too late.
You didn't mess with your soup supply, deciding that even a single can was more valuable than whatever knowledge could be gained from the experiment. Besides, you claimed the taste was perfect just the way it was. It reminded you of Earth, your home, and your past. Ah yes, the taste of mediocrity. Warning! Warning! We have a breach! The ship is about to be contaminated! I'm engaging all the emergency protocols available, but my efforts appear to be useless. This contamination cannot be avoided! You have to protect yourself, Captain, before it's too late!
This is really going downhill fast!
Yep, when it goes downhill, it goes downhill. So, day 26. Bye-bye, Tom.
Oh no, Tom.
Haven't you
Tom's very dead.
Tom is very dead.
Haven't you heard, Captain? This ship got contaminated, so please explain to me in a way that a humble AI like myself can understand. Why would you not protect yourself? The fever, the coughing, and all the other symptoms I can confidently identify as icky are the result of this unfortunate crisis. The good news is they should be over soon. You are sick now, Captain. Tom kicked the bucket. Cause of death, starvation.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Even in death, his hair is good though, so we got that going.
I don't know, he's got a bad case of dead hair.
Yeah, you're right. I wanted to give him some credit, but...
Oh,
I am a machine, and machines cannot hear voices. The voices that I'm not hearing right now are getting very loud. Oh, you hear them too. My weight sensors are picking something up as well. A two-dimensional species. That explains why my cameras missed them. Quite vicious, I gather. With one decisive yell, their voices are approaching fast. The air inside the door looks very empty, yet very hostile all of a sudden. How will you defend us, Captain?
with my communicator.
all we got.
All we got. Yeah, we're kind of fucked for everything else, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But almost 30 days.
Almost.
A two-dimensional species attacked our ship. You chose words instead of violence. Immediately, a stream of accusations flew from the communicator. The voices claimed you were prejudiced against the no depth. Unflappable, you apologized for all three-dimensional beings. They were touched, called you flat in spirit, and vowed to cease hostilities towards the death-dependent. You must feel good having prevented a war. Don't you, Captain? You are starving, Captain. Better grab a bite.
Why couldn't we just eat Tom?
Not anymore.
I mean,
Good morning, Captain. Remember how we received that transmission, but the signal wasn't strong enough for us to hear the other side clearly? Well, I think I found a way to make our reception better. We just need to replace the battery in the communications module.
So, yeah, let's do that.
I feel like we are going to die.
Yeah, pretty much. Because it'll take us 3 days to craft a lighter, turn it into chemicals, and turn it into food. But we will at least probably, maybe, hear what the communication has to say.
I'm hoping. Fingers are crossed.
Yep.
Exciting news, Captain. After you replace the battery in the communications module, our reception is much better.
batter.
I'm just reading that typo deliberately. I've normally ignored them, but that was just too good.
It's a heck of a typo, too. It's several keys over.
Allowing us to receive even weak transmissions from miles away. Now, the next time we receive a transmission, we should be able to hear it loud and clear. All we need to do now is wait to be contacted again. Let's be patient, Captain. Our rescue might finally be within reach. Crafting completed. New item available. Fancy lighter.
So we're going to recycle our fancy lighter, which would have worked better, by the way. Oh! Wait, shit.
Oh, no.
Wait, shit.
Oh, no. We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
Died the same goddamn way.
These rats.
And baby starved outside just to add a little bit of extra fuck you.
We tried. We perished.
We perished.
There was an attempt.
Yeah.
I gotta duck out at this point and start getting ready for my thing with Double Stallion.
Yeah, good luck with that. For those who want to switch over, because I'm also switching games. And I will check Baby's goal. Baby's goal, become friends with 3 of your crewmates, so fill your crew.
Oh, that's cute!
Anyway, this has been a very fun stream of 60 Parsecs. Thank you, WobblyPython, for hanging out. Thank you, even. Camera, different place.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate being on.
If folks would like to hang out a little longer, then I'm just going to take a brief break, and then we'll be back with Distance, and then finally Vilmonic. Thank you for hanging out. If you like the streams, etc. I can't say the reviews because the site is currently down for maintenance. Pop us a coffee, support the Patreon, anything that will help the reviews keep coming, the streams keep coming, subbing, priming, whatever, spread the word. Thank you very much, and I'll be back in a bit with Distance, which is Future Racing Fun Times. Take care.
Bye!